You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature.
Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by today. I do appreciate it. You're probably here because you're curious as to what is the Mother's Little Candy Maker from Tico Toys. I'm curious too. I wrote this on the box when I got it because it was missing pieces that I didn't realize. Sadly, it's been over 5 years and I still haven't found the one missing piece. Now it says missing pieces, but it's really just one plastic container. And that's what held me back from making it. I like to show these as complete as possible. It definitely is a vintage candy maker, so I labeled that correctly. How come I haven't been able to find the piece? Because I've never seen one of these in the box, out of the box, ever in 5 years. It's on my saved searches. I remember finding this saying, oh, I'll find the piece one day, and here I am. 5 years later, still don't have it. Must move on. Must show you this little candy maker. All right, so this is like the structure of the candy maker. And this is holding, it's going to actually hold the light bulb. This uses light to heat and melt chocolate. Now, all the molds are here, and the little sticks are here. It's missing. Well, I'll show you. Let's just go through this. It's pretty dirty, so I left it for me to clean. This is the melting bowl. Very similar to other ones that I've shown on video. And then let me turn up the lighting just a little bit brighter. Here's the top. See, Mother's Little Candy Maker. And then here is the main unit. Now it's pretty dirty. And you just put a bulb in, the bulb heats up, and that's how you melt your chocolate. So let me get that out of there. Okay, then there's this little candy refill order form. I'm wondering, it could be one of those that never was in a big original box. Like it was more in a cardboard box, like you see here. Okay, so yeah, it's Tico, T-I-C-O Toys from Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Very, well, let me just show you the backside. All right, here's the backside. Helpful hints and rules, some candy treats you can make, story of chocolate, refill kits, cleanup. Don't see a year, but there again, Tico Toys, or Tico, I don't know how they pronounced it. Mother's Little Candy Maker. So what am I missing? All right, I've gone through this whole set. Besides the original candy and decorations, original chocolate, is this little container, storage box. So I don't think it's, I don't think anymore, I'm not going to worry about it anymore. I'm just going to do it. It's a little plastic container. I think the majority of the set is all here except for that. And then maybe the spatula here and there, but I might have the spatula. Let me see. Yeah, spatula's here. So I'll be able to show you everything. So let's do this. Let me make some room here. I'll bring up some cleaning supplies. We'll get the base clean. We'll get a bulb. We'll test it. And then we'll put it together and just go from there. Step by step. You know how we do it. And then hopefully I'll be making chocolate so we can taste it. And of course it's going to be fresh, real chocolate. So I know it's going to taste good. And then we'll go from there. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to do a little different. I'm going to use a little warm, soapy water in my tray here, and that should hopefully clean this up. Yeah, 5 years. Imagine having something for 5 years trying to find a piece. No, I can imagine. Actually, I don't need to imagine. I think the longest, there's one toy that I've been looking for probably 10 years, which I still have not found. Now, I found it, but I want it in the original box. That's where I'm struggling. If I told you the item, you'd probably say, really? And then you might say, ooh, I have one. I'll sell it to you. I've seen plenty of them, but I've never seen them in the original box. It is the, okay, don't laugh. It's the SpongeBob SquarePants Rock'em Sock'em. Like I said, it's out there, but I've never seen one in 10 years in the original box. Now, I have probably 3 or 4 Rock'em Sock'ems you've never seen. I was going to do like a Rock'em Sock'em series. There's some pretty rare ones out there. I don't have any of the super rare ones. But I'm still looking for that Rock'em Sock'em SpongeBob. I think it's Sandy. Yeah, it's Sandy that's boxing him. Well, if I get a chance, I'll put a picture up for you. If you have that, the original box, I would like it. Okay. That's better. May not seem like it from the lighting and where you're at. From my perspective, ooh, much better. So you're actually putting the chocolates in here, and that's the area, the tray where the chocolates sit. Now you're melting them on the roof, or roof, however you say it, of this little cabin. That's your storage area. This is your storage area for your sticks. That's a lot better. I'll just wipe the bottom, even though I'm not too worried about the bottom. Just for any residuals. Yeah, look how dirty. Very dirty. Okay. I'm going to dry it a little bit more. Okay, so it's either, it says a 25 or 40 watt light bulb into the socket. Do not use any bulb larger than 40. Yeah, because it's sitting on the cardboard, around the cardboard, and then with the plastic lid on the top. Now, Easy Bake Ovens, as a reference, use 60 to 100 watts. But those have metal oven areas. Okay, so let me get the bulb in, we'll test it. All right. I happen to have some 25 watters, so we'll go with the lowest one first. And we'll see how that works. There's no on-off switch, so you're just plugging it in and unplugging it as you need it. Here we go, let's just see if we have light. Okay, so we have light. All right. That should get pretty hot. But we shall see. Let me turn it. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to get an extension cord anyway, so let's just see how to set it up. Okay, so this is the front of your little cabin. See the little stairway there? And then this goes around it. And then that's your front door. So that kind of sits in there. It doesn't really lock in. And then this goes in here. And that sits in, yes, so it does. There's a little gap all the way around. Oh, so you do have to kind of wiggle it and find the correct alignment. There's these little like clip openings here, so you have to kind of push them in and get that to lock. Same with this one. There. Okay, that's nice and tight. It's starting to heat up. Ooh, feels good on my hands. And then here's the top. I wonder if I should put a little piece of tape here to hold this so that it's nice and secure. But for in the meantime, then this needs to go into that, and that goes into that. And there's your little candy store. Okay, and then on top of that, let me see if I can bring this back a little bit. This little pan sits in there, and that's what warms up. And then, all right, let's see, I'll tell you, let me get my extension cord in, move some stuff out of the way, we'll go over the instructions, and I'll give you a nicer look in more detail at the set. All right, there it is, Mother's Little Candy Maker, all set and ready to go. I did have to rework the side panels so that they fit flush there on both sides. See that? It's pretty neat, and I did add a piece of tape to the back to kind of just hold it down. It's a little misshapen. Now, before I go read everything here, I wanted to show you the different shapes that they have. So we have the clown, the soldier, the pumpkin, Christmas tree. Well, here we go. Let's see. The clown. Where are you, the clown? That is the clown. Let me give you a nice look at them. Then the soldier. Then the pumpkin. The Christmas tree. Now I have different color melts. I might save like the reds and the greens for that. I don't know exactly how many I'm going to do. It depends how fast this thing heats up with the 25 water. I'm not feeling too confident with that. Now I have other bulbs. It was just the first one I grabbed to test it. I wanted to see if it actually was electrically sound before. Okay, that was the bunny. And then this is Santa. And then here's my little spatula. And then in the back here, I did this already, is where you put the little lollipop sticks. Chocolate pops, I guess. All right, so that's that. Let me just do this. Let me just see. I'll just for fun test it real quick. Give it 5 minutes, and then I'll come back, see if that even melts before I move on. All right, and then I'll come back and I'll start going over this with you, read these instructions, and we will continue on with the process. Okay, just a quick check. That's been 10 minutes, so that bulb is just not going to cut it. All right, I'm going to come up with a better bulb, and then I'll come back and we'll officially start the process. All right, so it took me a while to find the bulb. I got these 40-watt globe bulbs. I don't have regular light bulbs that are 40 watts anymore. I mean the regular kind like this. The smallest one I had was a 60 watt, so hopefully this works. It should. And then I wiped down this. You didn't see that. That was much earlier. And then all the little shapes have been washed. They are now in a little tray and drying off on the side. All right, so I did say I was going to do the pumpkin and the lollipop first. And then I have these vanilla flavored wafers, yellow. I thought, well, I'll do the yellow for the pumpkin and the lollipop. Let me just break some of this up. I'm thinking now it's probably going to be easier if I break up pieces than trying to put those full wafers in there. I mean, we're not working with some serious heat here. One light bulb. Now, how much? I don't know. I might have to do just one at a time. I'm not really sure. So this is the third wafer. So let me do 4 wafers. There we go. Let me see how 4 wafers melts and see if 4 wafers is enough to fill a shape. Now those shapes do not require nearly as much as these shapes. So I can't imagine you're going to be here quite a while trying to make all the different shapes. All right, so I will keep checking back. That is all set. Like I said, everything's been clean. Light bulb is in. I am ready to go and start make my chocolate shapes. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. Let's just see. Ooh, okay, so that's melted pretty good, actually, for 5 minutes. All right, that might actually be pourable in another 5, so let's wait and see. Okay, coming into 10 minutes, 44 seconds. I'm going to stop that timer, and I'm going to say that this is definitely ready to go into a mold. All right, so let me move over now to my little area there where I can fill up the pumpkin. Let's fill up the pumpkin. I think that's enough for that. All right, before I pour, I got some of these sprinkles. They're little stars. I figure I put some in my lollipop, not in my pumpkin. Ooh, that one came out funky. And I dropped one there. Okay. All right, so now, well, might as well do it now that I put the sprinkles in and see if I can get that to shape down. Now I'm guessing it's not enough to do the pumpkin, so I'm just going to leave it in the lollipop. And then, oh, I could put this here. I could put this in now. Okay. And they did say use your little spatula tool. to shaping it. Okay, so that was 4 wafers. So let me just put another 4 wafers in and get ready to use that for the pumpkin. All right, and we'll just keep going here. And I'll be back in a flash. Okay, so more yellow wafer. So now I'm thinking if that's 4, that's going to be at least 6. There's 2. 4. So now I can just set my timer for, I'll set it for 12 minutes. I'll put 1 extra for good luck. Okay. Now I'll just set my timer for 12 minutes and hopefully it should just be ready. I won't have to keep checking it. So every 12 minutes I know I can make a shape. I know. It's probably easier just to go to the stove, heat up all your chocolate in one little pot, and do all the molds in less than probably 5 minutes. But it's not using the Mother's Little Candy Maker, which is what I'm here for. So 12 minutes. All right, I have added on to my little side dishes here of accoutrements, but before this one gets put in the fridge, I'm going to put some of these on the other side. Remember, I got to put this in the refrigerator. It still hasn't hardened back up yet. And then let me do the little pumpkin here and see if 7 fills up the pumpkin. I'm guessing that's going to be good. 6 would have been good. I'm not going to put any sprinkles on the pumpkin face because I want that to be the pumpkin face. But I will put, I'm thinking a couple of these little gems in here, huh? For the back side. There, good. All right, so now, remember when I was saying that this was missing that little tray. Now I have a little glass tray which I think is really close to the size of what it originally came with, because I could take that, set that there. I could take, ooh, wait, the pumpkin stem. I just noticed. A little bit here on the pumpkin stem is missing. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to spend too much time cleaning that up. These are my initial testers. So that should fit in there. Okay, so I'm going to bring those to the fridge. I think I have just a little bit of coloring. What could I use the yellow for? How about the little soldier, his head? If I do that, then I can do a 2-color. Okay, so he's going to have a yellow head-like structure there. Trying to scrape out whatever I can here. Okay. All right, I almost need another tool. Or a second finger in there, you know. Ooh, there's a good amount. Okay, I guess I gotta do it. Your fingers are tools. Okay, now, let me, excuse me. Clearing my throat there. All right, that's disgusting. All right, so let me add some more, well, let me wash this, come back, and let's do, let's say green. Green sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna push the limits. I'm going to put 8 in, maybe 9, see if I have enough to kind of maybe do the rest of the soldier, a little bit of the tree. 1, So it's still about 12 minutes. Melts fine. That bulb is working great. I'm not necessarily keeping track of the time. I mean the amount. I'm just going to fill it up approximately to the top now. Ooh, lost a piece of candy in my awning. Okay, 2 more. Now, I bet you that's going to fill the soldier, the tree, and maybe 1 other. Okay, good. 1 more. All right, 12 minutes. Let's see. All of that chocolate now, if it'll melt in 12 minutes. Okay, I've not even mixed it just a little, and it's been about 10 minutes, so it seems like, yep, the more you put in, or it's just the green doesn't melt as good as the yellow. So let me do this. Let me just let it go a little bit longer. It's actually not too bad, and then I will check back in a few more. All right, checking back in. I think it's a little better. Actually, that's the way I've been actually using it to pour it. So let's get this in the soldier and I think the Christmas tree, right? Okay, the Christmas tree. Now I had these little colored ones. I thought, that would look cool. I've got these little spots for ornaments. I could probably get 3 in there. No, okay, so we will get 2. Maybe I could put 1 up at the top. Okay, there we go, 3. All right, so let's get this in the tree. Ooh, that lifted. Okay, and then the soldier. He looks like he needs a bunch in there to finish filling him up, but, you know, there's not much I can do. I'm just kind of moving right along, doing the best I can. Okay, so that's the tree and the soldier now. There is 4 more. Now I'm filling them over the top, but we'll take the soldier, we'll turn the soldier into, actually let's turn the tree into a lollipop. It's hitting those little balls, so we will have to make him a lollipop, a chocolate pop lollipop. Okay, let's move those out of the way. Now I have the other ones. They've actually hardened up. They're in the back on a tray. So my other little glass tray, I'm like, well, I could bring it to the refrigerator in that, but this seems to be working out because I can just set them all down here. Okay, that's those there. Boy, I would like to get some sprinkles on the other side of the tree just for fun. This looks like it needs to just lay down a little. Okay, that's better. All right. You know what? I'm going to use these. These look so cool. Okay. The clown. I'm just going to scrape up what I have. After I did the soldier with the yellow, I thought, I should have just done the clown. All the extra should have gone in the clown. What if it's easier just to do this, to pick it up and then, to spread it out like that, than try to do it in the tray when it's so thick. It doesn't really spread very well. Okay. There we go. All right, let's clean this, and then I'll come back. We'll melt another color. Okay, moving right along. Hopefully you're enjoying this process. If I didn't do all of the different shapes, I'd probably feel like I didn't do a complete video, you know? So the white will be in the clown. I'll put a little bit in there. But I was thinking, all right, that'd be good for the rabbit. Hey, where'd that go? Ooh, I just dropped 2 pieces. Is it in my top? No, I thought I dropped a second piece. Now that should fill. I'll put a little bit in the clown, and that should probably do the whole rabbit, and then maybe some of the cat, and then I'll do one more color for that last one. Okay, that's quite a bit in there. We'll see how that goes. I'll keep checking back. I'll give it another 12 minutes, and we will continue on. Sorry, trying to be too tight there with the camera, and I missed some of that. Okay, so those 2 are done. 2 more. I think I'll just do red. Yeah, let me do red, and we'll wrap it up after that. But I'm getting excited. I can't wait to see him. Okay, before I forget, I do want to decorate that bunny rabbit. Or the cat. Was it the cat? No, the cat's next. So that was the rabbit, which is white. I'll bring that back in here in just a second. So now I need enough to fill 2 of the large molds. So again, probably almost all the way up to the top on this. one's stuck together. See if I can cut it. I got a little pair of scissors here. There we go. Well, this turned out pretty good. Being at Christmas time, and I have those Christmas chocolates, so I'll probably do this as the Christmas chocolate show or Christmas chocolate candy maker. How's that? Okay, that's the most I've ever put in now. One more. Let's just really top it off. Okay. So I can put away the chocolate now. I'll keep checking back. Sometimes I was actually showing you the process as it was getting softer and softer. Other times I did not. We'll see how this one goes. Ooh, let me decorate that, the opposite side. Let me see. I think I've used almost everything. Ooh, I haven't used these. Yeah, sorry about the camera issue. Sometimes I'm just so focused on other things I lose track of where the camera is. Now remember, you can still decorate after they come out of the molds. You're just supposed to soften them up in the whatchamacallit, in the light bulb. Remember, these are supposed to go in first, but let's just see. I'll put that in there. Okay. It should harden up. Like this one here is already starting to harden up. All right, wrapping it up. You know what? I thought maybe put these for the kitty. And then I will officially do it the right way by putting a stick in first. Seems to be harder to do it. Seems like it's going to be harder to do it that way to keep it in there, but we shall see. All right, and then I'm not doing that super extreme close-up. So now you get a nice top-down view. How's that? Now the kitty. Let me get the stick in place. Ooh. It's kind of hard to do with the setting chamber there where you got to hold it, you know, where you hold this at. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's really good. Okay, that went on pretty thick. That's that, I mean, the temporary holding spot for your chocolate. Let's just give that a spin. Make sure that's in there. Okay, all right, I'll tell you what. I've made them all. Now, are they going to come out of the molds? We shall see. How about we color up one more of these really quick? We'll give Santy some stars on this side. We'll try to heat one over the top after these cool down. But let's see if we can get them all. Ooh, there's that piece. Remember I said I dropped a piece earlier? Okay, let's get these moved over. See, those have already hardened up. They sure don't make it easy to get those out of that little tray area. I guess I just have to grab it. Okay, those are still warm chocolate. All right. Those are vanilla flavored, by the way. All right, so I can clean up, move on. Ooh, that's sweet and tasty. And then I'll come back and we'll do a final unveiling, and then I'll definitely give some a taste. Okay, now I did put these two in the refrigerator just to help them out. So remove from the mold. It says twist the flexible molds gently to pop out the candy. If the candy sticks in the mold, it is not cooled enough. Also, the mold may not have been properly cleaned. In this case, scrape out the candy and clean the mold in warm soapy water. Rinse and dry before using again. Well, hopefully we don't have that problem. All right, so here is the first one. Twist and take out. Okay. That worked. Oh, okay. That fell out pretty good. Let's try this lollipop. It wants to pop out. There it goes. That one came out pretty good. I kind of have the camera far away so you get a full perspective of the whole scene here. All right, so twist and drop out. Okay, so it's working great. No issues. Twist and pop out. Yeah, look at that. The bunny. Those came out good. All right, then this is the clown. Send in the clowns. Ooh, I just felt it. I just cracked his head off. I did that. That wasn't because of the actual mold itself. Now, these didn't sit in the molds as long. But they came out just as good. Come on, Santa. There you go. All right. Let's move them now to a much cleaner plate. I could probably glue that one back together by heating it up. So which one should I heat up? How about this? How about I reheat the bunny or the soldier and then see how they can re-stick. Look at that. Okay. We'll just try to hold the clown together. Hold together, buddy. You could do it. There you go. All right. So let me move this out of the way. Let me move this in here. Ooh, squeaky. Squeaky wheel. So now, yeah, let's just do the bunny, it seems to be. So I'd hold this over till it starts to melt a little. And then you can probably just press it into shape. So I'll probably do that. Look at his nose. His nose didn't come out very good. Poor bunny's over the flame. Let's just see. Okay, yeah, it's starting to melt already. Oh, I don't want to be barbecuing and roasting him on a rotisserie. Let's just see if I can get something to stick to him. I'll just take some of these. Ah, yes. It looks like he has softened. Okay, so that does work. That's good to know. The next time I use my mother's little candy maker. All right, well, it's time to eat. Okay. Good little bunny. All right, so let me put that back on my tray. Let me give you a close-up of everything that I have created for you today. I'm very happy that it all turned out. The lighting was an issue because the light bulb that's in the candy maker is like a different type of light, so the camera sometimes would turn the scene blue. So something you wouldn't have noticed, or maybe you did, but it did have an effect on the overall process for me. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Let's get the cord out of the way. All right, there we go. Close up. The clown? Do you have a fave? I like the pumpkin. And my tree? My tree came out pretty good. That would have been a good one, too, to soften up. All right, so I think we covered it all. We did decorations after, decorations before. We made all the different shapes, tried 1, 2, 3 different colors, 4 different colors. What am I going to eat? Well, I might as well eat the clown since he's already 2 pieces. We'll eat the clown head. I know it's good chocolate because it's vanilla flavored. I want to eat one with some stuff in it. Look at that one. It's sweet chocolate for sure. All right, what do you think? Did you enjoy that one? Cool seeing a vintage maker. There's no year on it, but let's guess 60s? 60s, maybe early 70s? But I'm putting it more in the 60s. All right, that's that. I ate one. Thanks for watching. Let me try that again. It's sweet. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I had fun making it. It's the Mother's Little Candy Maker. And as always, I appreciate you supporting the channel. Okay, too much chewing, not enough talking. Later.
If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.